Régis, ahead of the game tomorrow night, the news this morning that Preston, their managers, departed. Probably not ideal for you with the preparation you have done on the way that Preston played.
Yes, for sure. The football is unstable, and so the way we approach the games in general, we want to be adaptable. So this will be a very good occasion to deal with this kind of problem. So for us, we need to focus on our game and the way we want to play this competition, the way we want to organize our team, and after on the pitch, after maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes, we will see if our expectation for this game are the ones we prepare or other one. We'll see.
You mentioned adaptability. I mean, you said to me after the game on Saturday, you will make a lot of changes.
Yeah.
At Preston. Is that a worry for you in one sense, because when you played the second string, if you like, at Bradford a fortnight ago, there were only 1 or 2 players in that 11 that actually said to you almost that I'm ready to play, to step up. So you'll need a much more from them, won't you, tomorrow?
There were a difference between the first game they played together against Eldense and the second one against Bradford, and I hope the third one will be better, because they need obviously they need some reference. They need to play together, and now later in the season, I think we'll have another step with this team. So the opposition, the fact that it will be an official game as well, will be helpful for their involvement and the way they could play together.
I think it's probably fair to say the League Cup is not a priority for teams in the Championship. But is it an opportunity, if you can progress, this is your opportunity to play those fringe players, because they're not necessarily going to get a lot more football, because most of the time they'll be sitting on the bench or playing with reserves.
At the beginning of the season maybe, but with a season of 46 games, there were many of them will be involved. So for sure not the 11s, but 5, 6, 7 players of this team will have a huge importance for the squad. So it's not like a poor game. It's an important game for them, for us, for the club. We want to improve. We want to show what we are able to do and to progress in this competition.
And for you in France, I mean, I'm not sure how many games necessarily Lorient would have played in a season with cups and things. Do you get a sense there's a difference here, because the Championship, as you said, it's 46 games, there's the League Cup, there'll be the FA Cup, it's a fairly relentless treadmill. Can you sense that already?
Yes, from the beginning of the season, I think about it. This long run with many games in a single week. We'll have, I think, 20 or 21, 22 weeks with 3 games in a week. So to be prepared for this kind of championship, it's not only 11 players who can perform. So for this whole competition, we'll need 15, 16, 17, 18 players available, ready to perform and to play together with the same references, with the same game model, with the same ability to adapt during the game. So this game tomorrow will be helpful to build this idea.
And the one question you'll get asked at every pre-match, post-match for the next 3 weeks, any movement in or out, anything on the horizon in terms of signing a player? Or
behind the scenes, it's behind. So At the moment, I'm very focused on the team, as I explained before. We performed well against Cardiff with these players, so my main focus, I think, is right. But obviously, we want to improve the team. We know that if we have the opportunity to do it, we will do it. It's not an easy market, as you know. Many teams are searching for different positions, especially the striker. So we work hard on it, and I'm confident we will succeed.
I see.
Thank you.
Great to win, obviously, on the opening day. What's your reflections now, a couple of days later, about how the game went?
After the video analysis, it's still the same. I was happy to win because the first round away is not an easy goal, really, and we did it. Cardiff played well with a different style of play. For example, in comparison with Marseille, just before, it was quite different with a different positional play. So it wasn't easy for us to press high, and we didn't have the same control on the game for the possession, for example. But the other phases were interesting. Our mid and low block was strong. We didn't concede many chances, for example. We had as well many opportunities to counter-attack, and we were strong on set pieces. And we knew before that it was a very important point for the performance in that game, and I think we were good in this phase. And I liked also the team mentality, because we wanted to control the game really, but it wasn't possible for many reasons. But they kept the consistency. We scored, and then there were not panic on the pitch. They were stable and confident in their style of play until the end to score. We lost the ball high on the pitch, counter defense, recovery, counter attack during the last minute of the game. So it showed, I think, the consistency of the team, even if we know that we need to improve many things in our game.
Obviously, the victory just in and of itself is important, but how important can it be in terms of you building your relationship with the fans and the squads to get those early results?
It's always interesting for the confidence, and when we change something in the management, in the game model, or whatever other elements, we need to believe in it when we want to change something. So when we have a victory like that early in the season, it helps to build this confidence, I think.
Now, apart from the question about transfers in that direction, the other question that you'll probably get until the end of the window is about Jack Clarke, who showed why he is considered such a very good player, and many teams look at him. I mean, I suppose you just have to accept in football that players like that are going to be the subject of speculation, don't you? Yes,
it's not a problem during a transfer window. At the end, the club is, I think, is strong and able to build a strong team with this kind of players, and to explain that Jack, for example, is able to continue to grow here, to become maybe later a very good player in Premier League, I hope, with Sunderland. So because we have many good players, many speculations around our club, and it's normal, it's not a problem for me.
Thank you.
Régis, it's been mentioned a little bit already, but how much of a priority will the Cups be for you this season?
It's an opportunity for the players who were not in the starting 11 for the last game, to show what they are able to do, how they can help the team, and I think this kind of game is very important for them and for us. So early in the season, if we are able to manage all the players in this kind of competitive game, it's better. Later, it will be more difficult for sure. So we will prepare this competition, we will prepare this match as it was as we will work with the starting 11 who played against Cardiff.
Dennis Serkin was very impressive on Saturday. He missed a lot of last season with injury. How important will he be for you if he can stay fit?
All the players are important in the team, and especially Dennis, because when you missed many games and you have this ability, this opportunity during the first part of the season to feel like that, we hope he will be able to continue during the whole season.
And Cardiff had a lot of the possession. You said it wasn't quite perhaps the way you thought the game would go, but you were able to adapt. So is your team's being versatile? Is that something that you want?
Yes, I would like, because the way we can solve many problems during the season, it's not only with the same idea. If we are able to manage different ways to solve different opposition, different problems on the pitch, it's a great quality for a team, and I think the experience they built last season and the season before, the experience of Dan Brown, for example, in the team is very helpful to stay confident and to stay stable, even if we could be frustrated by the fact that we don't have the ball, for example. But we lead the score. We don't concede many occasions, so maybe this period is we can solve the problem like that, and it was the case. So we want to be more dominant. We want to be more to have the control of the game, but sometimes it's not possible because of many reasons, organizational sometimes because we lost some duels and we were not able to push the opponent's team to press high, for example. And if we stay stable and confident, I think it's a good quality for a team.